Good evening, one and all, and welcome back to Lena and John's Really Rockin' Reading. But tonight, our guest of honor, good evening, John. Good evening, Lena. Our guest of honor tonight is one Mr. Formerly known in this life as Eugene Francis Crow, my good friend, attorney extraordinaire, and also happened to be my employer for the last 12 years of his life here on Earth. Eugene, I love my puppet. I love my outfit. I am so happy that you had me in. And even though Lynn, hello everyone. This is Eugene. Hello, John. Hello, Eugene. I know you're going to say you want to turn that music down a little bit. Just a bit. Just a bit. It's somewhat, just turn it off. All right. It sets the mood, but I would rather talk. And Lynn, I'm still the same. I get distracted easily. I see. Okay. I thought it would be nice mood music, but it was starting to, even though it's dreamy anthem to soul music, it's a little bit much. Now, I told you I didn't want to prepare too much for today's, I almost said my court date. I know, this is one man who always prepared for his cases meticulously. Great attorney. He won me a great case, and, it's how I'm able to, well, Eugene, I owe you a lot. I owe you a lot, Lynn. I owe you a lot. We helped each other. And I'm here to talk about twin flames. And as you know who my twin flame down here on Earth is. Yes, I do. How much do we want to talk about what's going on here? I'm going to take it. Okay. Lynn worked in my... you guys out there know her as Lena. I knew her as Lynn. Lynn Ann. She worked in my office for 12 years. And there was another secretary. It was a very small office. It was just me, the two girls, and another young attorney. How is the other attorney? How's he doing? We'll get to that. Maybe not on camera. All right. Very good. Good thinking. Yeah. It was me, Lynn, and another woman in the office. And the other woman in the office was my twin flame. Right. We won't mention names in this video. Okay. Like Lena and John, the woman who worked in the office with us was 22 years older than I was down here on Earth. See, she was the older one. Right. She was also married with a family. I was a bachelor. I was deeply in love with her. And Lynn, you knew that. Yes, I did. Anyone with eyes and ears could see that that you both were very attached to each other, even though she was 20 years older than you and married with children and a family. The most difficult thing, Lynn, was that dynamic and having to live the way I did, so desperately longing for the relationship with her that could not be on this level, this earth. And Lynn, you used to get uptight about it. I could tell. Yeah, I did, because there was so much friction and they would be fighting and bickering, but yet you could tell that there was really something else going on underneath it all. And it made me sometimes it would just make me very nervous. I hated to be in the middle of the whole thing because it was such a small office and it was just me and the two of them. Now, mind you, at that point, this is Lynn now. Yeah. I was, happily married to Christopher, and thinking that I was like a model citizen with this marriage. And I didn't know anything about twin flames. I didn't know anything about... I just thought, this guy, Eugene, him, is insane. And why doesn't he just find a girl, yeah, and leave this woman, this older woman alone. But I also knew that it was like this weird situation that, I don't know, I had no business being in the middle of it. So so since you've crossed over, Eugene, which has been a couple of years now, that Eugene, I died, me and Lena are close to the same age. I died younger than I should have because of complications of alcoholism combined with advanced diabetes. Crossing over. Okay. Well, it is a wonderful thing. I am finally in my full state of glory, and I'm happy. And I almost said her name. Yeah, don't say the name just now. But I'm with her. Even though she's still down here on the earthly plane, I'm with her in a way that I could not be with her before. I'm with her in a way that I have wanted to be with her forever. And again, and this is, Eugene came through 2 days ago, and it was overwhelming when he came through, and he came through to remind me to contact that woman who I used to work with. I love her to death, but I haven't spoken to her in so long. She's, she's had her health problems now and stuff, and she's my mother's age. And Eugene got in touch with me via telepathy to remind me to call her and wish her a happy birthday. Yeah, that's right. So that, opened up the conversation that we're having right now. The fact that, yes, that woman that we both worked with was and is Eugene's twin flame. And they're very similar. Big blue eyes, both of them, and same kind of sense of humor. Very, John, yeah. And it's just, it's an illustration of what we go through and how these things happen, and theirs was a very tough case because they were working side by side for decades. Yes. Yeah, they were together long before I started working there. They were real partners. In every way except like marriage. But yeah. So you're happy, Eugene. I'm extraordinarily happy. And I just wanted to say hello because it's been a while. And I wanted you to spruce up my puppet, which you did. Let's have a look at that. Yes, it looks very good. You kind of look like a leprechaun, don't you? But I'd know that Eugene Crow smile anywhere. And my fancy briefcase. What are you doing in the outer realms? What are you doing to stay busy? I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I spend as much time as I can guiding her home because she'll be coming home to me when she gets here. But we're here, we're together, like I said. And let's take a look at today's rune. All right, great, Eugene. I love you, Johnny. I love you too. This is really nice. Yeah, nice and relaxed, right? It's not that big. You thought it was going to be crazy emotional, but it's okay. Yeah, I get emotional when I talk to Eugene because he was like a brother to me, and I still Lena, Lynn, I'm still here. All right, let's do the thing. All right. Can we go sideways? Of course. Let's go that way. All right. How is your arm? I know it hurts. I don't want to talk about it. Well, let's just talk about first this. God answers prayers. Words of divine wisdom. Clouds parting. And an opening. I see there the little pictures of the clouds. And John and you did a reading this morning. I saw it. I was watching. I always watch. And John said that the main thing that you have to do is boost your prayer power and really kick it into high gear. And he's right. And the planetary systems right now are not working against you, but they are... it's a time of trial and tribulation. And it's also a time of taking leaps of faith that you really never thought that you were capable of doing. And I know you take a lot of leaps of faith, and that you've done that for your relationship with John. You have pretty specifically walked away from a lot of old relationships in favor of having a relationship with a man, a soul, your soul twin, that nobody else can see down here. John's laughing because, yeah, I know. He can't even believe you're doing it still, Lena. He can't even believe that that you're that kind of woman, that you have that kind of conviction. You know what that means to him? I know. I'm reminding you what it means to him. It's all I can do. I know, Lena, but it doesn't make him any less grateful. Hang in there. I know what you're going through. Because you know what? Even though I was with Rita, oh, you said her name. Well, every day in the office. It was like being with a ghost. I couldn't really have her. Do you understand? Not the way I do now. And that's how John feels. I know. Now, I hope this is a pep talk. It is. It's a good pep talk. Yeah. I wasn't here to get you upset or anything. No, I know. It's weird, though. It's not that I know, Lena. It's not that you lack faith. It just it wears you down a little bit. I'm not complaining, but I feel it too. You do? Yeah, I feel it too. But what I feel is I feel it for you. I feel your weariness, and he's here to help you, Lena. And you're getting help from a lot of us out here. And you better know that you can count on me. Thank you, Eugene. You can count on me too. Yeah. Well, that's why I came through and I had you give Rita a call. And, you know, I just felt it was time we had a little... The last couple of times that we had video appearances were a little crazy. I know. They were good, though. Yeah, they were great. Oh, well. Water under the bridge, right? Yeah, you're right. Anyway, God bless you both. Thank you, Eugene. God bless you too. Put on that music and let's say goodbye. Okay. Well, never goodbye, but have a good evening. You too, Eugene. Lena, come on, you gotta say it. All right, I'm gonna do. Oh, do you know Catherine Brust? She crossed over. Yeah, she's fine. Katie. Yeah, you have good friends? Very good friends. She was a client of Eugene's and she had like a lisp and she used to call him Eugene. Eugene! And he won this big case for her. And while they were signing the papers or whatever, there was a jukebox in the corner. I don't know when. And good, and this woman Catherine points to the other lawyer and she goes, I love that crazy jukebox. The guy was Jewish. And I rubbed that crazy jukebox because it was a jukebox, but she couldn't pronounce. I guess, yeah, you had to be there. You had to be there. All right, that's it for the ruins and for the. I feel drained from this. I don't know why. It's all right. To be expected, right? It's a crazy thing. Yeah. Thank you, Rouge. I love you. I love you too. Love you, huge. Rouge. I love you, John. Take care of my girl there. I will. You got it. Thanks, Eugene Crow. I love you, John. I love you too. Everyone have a good evening. Good night now.